Oh, this is the one that I see.
Why are you taking my sign?
Your sign? What sign?
Couch co-op sign.
Your what?
That's the couch co-op sign, kid.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic. Can you move it around, like move it around by me?
It stays there.
Jason? Oh.
You've seen the shelf of much goodness back here.
Do you try to tight or drop the... Which it might be better to drop the size over the side. I think it's quartz buckets.
Yeah, I needed to make room in there to push it away. Bring about it's like $2 or something.
Do we have it set in your CSS? Or is it H1?
Yeah, just the cheap bookshelf there.
If you put it as a heading, let's get a nice set height. 8.
Hey, someone's watching.
I want to change the
It's probably Jared.
Then you're going to have to do text dash style, colon, then type in. I know there's more stuff that you have to add, but just Arial, but it has to be quotations or anything alphabetic or the synthetic of the style. Colon.
What now?
Font family. At least I was right on the link.
Aaron's almost here, Bill. You better get dressed. You better get dressed. You better get dressed, dude. No? No?
Also, too.
You have a tuning for this, right?
Yeah. So guilt, I know it's coming.
C,
It's
D,
coming
G,
just for you.
I think.
Yes.
C. Yeah, it should be pretty close. There's no changing on
There's
this.
an F.
got a viewer.
You.
No? I'm guessing it's probably Jared.
Howdy.
You
Sorry.
guys pixelated?
Well, it hasn't started yet.
GCEA.
It's a GB right now. C. EA.
Or it's Josh. Could be Josh, too, I suppose.
E. Just regular E.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Don't want to hide.
Currently.
Well, it's going to E sharp. So things should be nebulous. All tuned now.
Dance, monkey. This guy.
Here, I don't have that.
So there's a picture in the top right hand corner. I see where like square up there. Is it actually widescreen?
It's actually this.
It is actually.
This is just.
So it's actually the green screen.
Generally, what goes on is that that's the game window that they see, and then that they see your face if you're playing the game. I could actually turn that off, I suppose. Options.
Do you have to do everything in Dreamweaver? Like some of you have found like titles and stuff you can do pictures. Instead of like the browser wouldn't be have to recognize it if you just made Photoshop or something. Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was the submission before we submit the final. Like I've been working on it all day. I got homemade stuff. Awesome.
It shows like
So you do anything cool or whatever?
yeah, it's like
Shopping?
Went
I
to
go to the website. It's like,
went to like the Lake
oh my
District
god. Staring at
for
you.
a day, so that was about it.
Crazy.
Plotted around.
Oh, there? Sweet.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. Went Virgin Atlantic, which was awesome. They had tons of entertainment. And even Delta was really
I was
good
trying to
in
think about
Atlanta.
So,
Yeah, they actually had like a screen about 8 big in the back of the seat. They had like current movies. They had stuff that was actually still in the theatres. You pay $6, or you could watch. There was like loads of like, pre-involved movies that were free.
If you ever drip phone versions. The last time on Delta was with
Highly recommend it. Yeah.
like cattle.
Yeah, Delta is usually. For some reason, this was like an ultra modern plane with like room lighting, big TVs in the back.
What did you like it?
Atlanta. Yeah, maybe they just used.
It's nicer. Busy airport. It's a busy flight.
Yeah, they were all booked up.
Rain has to come in.
Hey, Aaron, stay outside.
Hey. Hi.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey. After this freaking bear, man.
Rawr.
There was no like real problem areas when I came up. It just took forever.
Yeah.
There's some pepperoni pizza here on the counter.
Yeah.
And there's beer in the fridge. And
Alright.
Coke or soda or water.
Yeah, it's just some.
Whatever. Or just sit and chill. Let the stress of driving wash from your brow.
Guess I need to give my car a little bit of a breather.
What was wrong with it?
Well, it turned out it was low oil.
So you got leaks somewhere, or they didn't.
That's my guess. Because it was weird from the last time I changed my oil to the time prior. It was fine.
You know what it might be? The Wingnuts did it to Ellen's car.
Yeah.
They didn't screw the oil filter on.
Yeah.
Or it came loose because I reached down. It was like losing oil and the oil light came on. I reached down there and I could just like turn it with my hand.
Yeah. Mike was saying something about that.
If you've not had a problem before,
Yeah, this is like the first time it's happened like that. Ever. I shake. Sorry, for the past few days I've been shaking my drinks to actually get them like mixed up properly so I don't get like a weird taste at the top and a nice little sweet finish at the bottom.
you don't like the sweet surprise.
No. No, I don't like the bitter taste up front and then the nice finish.
So are we broadcasting right now?
Technically, yes.
But people are just seeing the green and then me, they see my knee basically.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have been here probably around 5:30 if it wasn't for that little thing. Bill. Hey, man.
Go the mod!
Hey, Bill. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good. Although I had to have a little emergency fill up of my oil in my car, but you know. That's stuff.
What's just a car?
It's this thing with 4 wheels, made of rubber and aluminum, and it gets you.
I was going to say, what kind of car are you driving? It's made of rubber.
I don't know what we're doing.
Huh?
I don't know what we're gonna have you do. I just have you rise from behind the couch,
Sure, you should
and then
have.
you can just sit here,
I'll sit there.
and you can just stay dressed up the entire time. I don't know where we're going yet. We have like 10 minutes.
Oh, well, shit. Who's sitting behind you?
Yeah, you don't have
What
to.
do you got here?
What do you?
What's this?
Is Jared not coming tonight, or?
No.
No. I figured.
He said he was when I talked to him that Sunday. I messaged him, but he's not having problems, is he?
Probably something came up last minute, like almost what happened with my car.
No, he said he wasn't really interested in doing game night during the week because he doesn't get to see his family much.
Oh,
It's easier for him to get away on the
Keep going.
weekends.
It's very distracting.
Oh. Aw.
I'm guessing since he's going to the concert, he opted not to go to game night.
Oh. It's your husband's idea. He said build a barn and
Shopping.
Here he is.
he grew
No,
from
he
there.
had it for, but he bought it to shoot clips for Ian.
Aw. You bought it for you, Ian.
What's my investment in Couch Co-op? Can't see.
Well, they can see in this this little piece.
No, I
of-
can't see.
Yeah, I'm just starting the show here.
Go on.
Apparently, it's like.
Aaron's probably gonna have to lean in to be seen. You're just gonna see this.
In the scene.
Yeah, sure.
Who's watching? Did they even comment yet?
No one's commented. I don't know. Someone's they're waiting for the show to begin. Probably.
You guys aren't secretly
This
on the
is
big
like
still
the-
better, are you?
It's good for it some more.
This is like the PSN version of OPB.
Huh?
Fix one.
Mess up.
Well, it's
This way?
finished and it looks
Well,
good, but when
Aaron,
it goes
please
live,
take
everything
over to
shakes.
this.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to fix it. You never tried to do graph?
One of those days.
Sometimes it's just a little one browser and the one
Nothing's bad for you other than your car was this car thing
I know.
going on.
It's this hunk of metal with 4 wheels. I'm fixing. It's about time I slay that, put that beast out the pasture and get it a new one.
Yeah.
You only what? You just
No.
paid it off and you said I don't need to buy a new car. Now you
I'm not
want to
gonna
buy
get
a
a
new
new car. I'm getting like a used car, a slightly used car.
How many miles does that thing get?
125,000.
Oh, okay, it's up there then. It's.
Yeah, it's about time, especially with new car.
No, you can get. You should be able to get the news in there.
I'll be able. Yeah, I got a
250,000 should
It's
be.
basically a Toyota. It should last forever.
Not these new ones, man. The older ones, yeah, I agree. They would last. So my old Honda had that little thing for about 243,000 until it finally went clunk.
People in Britain would never buy cars if they just got rid of them as soon as they all started leaking. That's a design feature.
Oh, I'm waiting for a little while longer. I'm gonna keep this sucker until I can't drive it anymore.
Like, I have to go-
Get rid.
I have
It's
not
gonna be a little bit, but-
considered-
Do it. I think it's all tuned.
You know.
Yeah.
Here's a,
You should bring your chair closer here.
you're a fine boss, so.
It looks like a dancing squirrel.
Just crafting things. Skinning a rabbit during the show.
I wish I had a rabbit to skin.
It literally looks like a dancing squirrel right now.
Polish your
In the
vision,
far
man.
right corner.
Your mighty flame makes me horny.
Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe the interwebs told me the wrong tune.
Well,
Maybe
I'm the one that tuned it, so it might be the wrong
No, it's like
G. What do you say it was? G.
it's this baritone and then like
Well, did you look up electric? This is like an electric guitar. Whatever, an electric guitar.
No, wait a minute. You don't know what a car is. You
I
know what
said
electric
whatever the
guitar
one
is.
It says here electric guitar. Whatever that is.
Oh, I see how it is.
GCEA was correct.
Oh.
an electric car.
Oh.
No, he.
It's in there. I trust you. Brandish Max.
Dancing squirrel at the bottom right of the pixelated corner.
It's not a
That's
squirrel.
co-op.
It's the co-op logo.
Oh. It's like it's bobbing around like a dancing squirrel.
It does kind of dance.
Huh.
Kick it.
Well,
You
good thing
can
it's
kick
not
it.
me.
See, Aaron, you can kick it the entire show. See, it's you. You're kicking it.
So that's what look like pixelated. Man, I'm fat. I take up a lot of pixel space.
that. It's like,
I take up a lot of pixel space. Let's
Yeah,
just put
it's
that
probably
way.
just stretched as you played it.
I play that thing pretty
Doesn't
hard.
really mean that.
So is this the they can't see anything jump thing until you release it? They
oh yeah,
can't
it's
see
the
this.
opening. You're gonna start. See? I mean, they can see this up in the corner. Just waiting for you guys. You guys ready? So you gotta sing loud.
Special grace, filled with bond. No, he's not gay.
Thank God. It groups.
How's the theme song go?
Whenever you're ready, sir.
And what's our topic tonight?
So we're just gonna shoot the shit.
No, that's what I was thinking.
So you can talk about Grand Theft Auto. You can talk about how GameStop screwed you over.
You mean I can do my usual bitch about life?
Let Dave rant.
Yeah. I like the fact that the whole episode on things Dave would hate.
And actually let him talk about it. Like a special episode called What Grinds Dave's Gears.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to talk about video games at all. We can just sit here and bullshit.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a question from our
Mystery guest.
viewer.
Yay, we
got a Speak fan- we got an full.
audience of one!
Give us some questions. Type a question. We will answer it on the show.
I like
Live.
to,
We'll
I like
try.
to stretch my balls and I can't do it
WTF?
on
Question
TV.
mark.
What the fuck? Question mark?
How was supposed to answer that?
I'll sit up.
What?
I'll sit up once we begin.
Those are forwards. There we go. That's good.
It's an open, and then the third fret on the bottom string is, I think,
See?
C, and then
Here, an F is those two. It's like that one, and then the second on the top.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
maybe it's that.
And then G.
Sure enough.
We're gonna have to watch this. After we're done with this, we're gonna have to watch the new Point Break trailer.
I think
Oof.
that's G.
You should build a
I played a lot of ukulele, but
Just
no.
play one note.
That's a
It's a couple.
What goes?
Silly.
What goes good with do 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 do?
This.
Just do that, dude.
No, I just strum it, then I sing it, and then I strum it again, and I'm done.
Alright, so we go do 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 couch co-op, and then you go do do do, and you say couch co-op is full of douchebags or whatever. If you can't think of anything, because I can tell you're having trouble thinking.
No, I'm just like, so I'm almost having trouble thinking.
I don't believe this one's.
No.
There you go, there's a little chords. If there's anything you're looking for. It's a while since I've played mine, actually.
Any in there.
Oh, great, I know. It's been a while since I've played this, but okay.
Play it again.
It's
They didn't show it for it.
Probably me. Yeah, there's a few basic cards for me. You play Creed.
Yeah. Oh, you were trying to play Creed?
Yeah. And then so G is
I see it.
kind of like a D.
Yes.
Like a D sharp. D7.
That's not very. I'm blind right now.
Oh.
See, I don't read the guitar. Oh, so E and
I'm trying to think what. There's another song that's simpler than that. I think it's. Yeah, let's see it.
Ace of Base.
That's it.
We're all
Yeah,
actually-
we look like, you look like hippie. I did that. You look like hippie Solid Snake.
Article.
Pretty much.
That's all I need to say. This is an Article.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's start in 2 minutes.
Now you guys ready? 5 minutes late.
Oh, our viewers nervous.
And I go to 0.
So you guys are doing the thing and then I just come up and continue it? Or what?
You can do whatever you want. We're just like couch co-op, and then you can come out of the couch
Oh, okay.
and either sing something or just say something stupid.
Let the magic begin.
So it's gonna be pixelized. Well, I'm gonna
That's
do
what I'll say,
something.
Dave. That's what Dave said. Let the magic begin.
We just switch to something different. You guys ready?
Let's do this.
3, 2, 1. How's the song go?
How dare you start without Bill the Bard!
Oh my!
You truly are douchebags!
Welcome to Couch Co-op.
And
I'm
on that
Ian,
note, yeah, I'm Dave.
I'm Bill the Bard.
I'm Aaron.
and I really don't know what's going on today. We're just here, live show of Couch Co-op, and we're just going to bullshit.
Yep.
It's what we do best.
Let's shoot the shit episode. We haven't done one of these since
No,
Jason left
it's
for
been a while.
Finland, I believe.
Yeah.
And Bill the Bard here is gonna pluck some strings. I think this is your first official appearance, Bill the Bard.
Yeah.
Period.
Do we just get to take turns punching you in the nuts? I know Dave probably
Or
wants to.
spanking?
I know Dave really wants to punch you in the nuts, probably.
Of course.
Why would you think I'd want to punch him in the nuts?
Because you call him a douche.
He called us a douche.
All of
first.
you douchebags.
And just because someone calls me a douche doesn't mean I want to punch him in the nuts.
Maybe. All right.
Oh, I'm a douchebag too, obviously.
Who wants to? What are you guys been up to? Aaron, have you even played video games anymore?
I do. Recently, I've picked, not recently, but I've been playing the game Race the Sun. Good game, the one from the PSN, free games this month. It's pretty good.
How far can you get on that? Because I only get to like the second level.
Well, you kind of just gotta make you gotta just kind of. It's really hard to describe. It just you gotta be really lucky and not hit little pillars and pyramid-looking things and squares and then I got to level 4 in that, and that game was really fun. I actually got to level 5 one time, once, and then the sun went down and I died.
You trying to recreate me farting on the TV?
Woo! Trying to.
Just watch that over there.
Don't get that over here. Get it away. Go. Shoot. Stop it.
Regan!
It's Regan.
Wow, you've got all sorts of magical tools there, haven't you?
I have some magical tools.
It's definitely hovering around there.
I know. It likes me.
Foul beast.
Apparently.
Your feet stink, Aaron. So you extinguish the fire. Anyway, anything else you're playing?
I tried out the game Ether 1, another free one, and I gave up on that one. I couldn't.
Is it too indie?
It's not that it's too indie. It's just it's too slow
It's
to
too
start.
crap.
It's too crap.
Too crap.
It's such a dick.
Did you try it?
It's just a bad game.
It's bad.
Have you
It's
played it? Have you
horrible.
played it?
No.
Have you tried it?
But it is.
No,
it is bad.
I'm just. It sounds like he's trying to
I'm trying to put words.
excuse.
It's bad.
Some games are just bad.
It's bad. And I've also played another game that is the opposite of bad. Hohokum.
Is it
The free
called
one.
good?
It
What?
good.
It's got good. I played Hohokum, the other free one. And now I am a sack boy. Keep this face on, I'm actually happy.
Wow. You look like Bill the Bard in the music video.
You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? So whoever our one viewer is going to suffer through this live broadcast of our show. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to upload it to YouTube so
Oh,
everyone can
goodness.
see it.
So comments, we can share your comments.
Yeah, since we're broadcasting live, you can leave us a question that the one person that's watching this doesn't care.
Questions, comments?
How about you, Bill? You been playing anything?
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Jesus Christ.
That doesn't surprise me somehow.
So you're freeballing.
Destiny.
Destiny?
Borderlands.
Oh, he was playing Borderlands 2
Yes.
earlier today.
Did you get the
It was
Handsome
inspired
Jack
from the
collection?
podcast.
Now it's on PC.
Yes. So I played some Borderlands 2, and I thought about playing some other games, but that doesn't count. So.
Now, my question, Bill the Bard, if you never heard about a car, then how do you know about Borderlands for PlayStation and PC?
Borderlands transcends time and space.
I get that, but what about Destiny as well?
Same.
See.
Is it your muse?
Of course.
It is. Is it your moves?
Muse.
No.
That's it?
I
Well, what about Destiny? You've been
Oh.
playing the DLC. You should talk about it.
play a
It would
flow
be-
on my phone.
It wouldn't be catching up without some
Destiny talk.
Destiny
I know, right?
talk, yeah?
Destiny. Been playing the new DLC, but a little, unfortunately.
You said the magic word!
Yes.
Destiny!
Yay! You win a prize.
Only a little. We've been traveling much lately, so. But so far I dig it. I like it. I wish there would be more like co-op people in there to play with, but
Why is that?
because then you do these trials of Osiris and 3-party PvP and 3-party like striking. Finally, it's coming forth.
I recently heard that someone actually beat the hardest chamber in the Trial of Osiris.
35, huh?
Yeah. Well, I heard he beat it twice. It's like as soon as he beat it, this whole team died like the second the thing was finished. But they went back through and took it on and did it even faster.
I think you guys are breaking my give a damn button. It's like,
You mean you had one?
I did at one point, yeah.
That was
Don't let
broken.
Atheon disturb you and bother you.
Don't poke
Was
him.
that,
Don't
was
poke
that
the
a
idiot.
real sentence involving words then? Because I had no clue what you were talking about.
Come back.
Have you come back?
Come back to us.
No, I refuse to grind to get some piece of weapon just to be loot dropped the
You
same
don't have to grind, or
time.
you can just go buy it.
Ah,
I refuse to grind.
Oh.
Turn in all your stuff and
Oh,
Yeah, he has you there, guy. He has you there.
Oh, snap! Oh.
So Dave, what have you been playing?
I think it's up in the corner.
I actually took just over 2 weeks off video games, but now I'm about 65 hours into Grand Theft Auto 5.
And you're how much percentage complete about?
95%. I got all the UFO parts, all the scrap letter parts, did all the stunt jumps. But the only thing I've got left to do is the off-road races and the street races.
Are you using like a guide for this, or?
Yeah, I printed out maps and ticked off each stunt jump and even then, beware, because I printed off a map. It was missing one stunt jump, and the map I printed off for the helicopters under the bridge was also missing another helicopter under the bridge. So I went back and did like 20 of them before I checked the map, and then I went, oh.
So what? I know originally you had a hard time getting into the game. At what point did it grab you? And now you want to complete it? Or is it just because you want to tick it off? You just want to check off, mark, and complete?
Part of me wants to just check it off, but part of me, the world sucked me in, and it was probably when I got towards the last couple of missions on the story, and I just really enjoyed them.
Cool.
And then I just started, and plus JPK was trophy hunting on that game, so I'm ahead of him now. Finally.
Ooh, throwing the hammer down.
Yeah.
Have you gotten much more into the online stuff yet, or is that the only area?
I played a little bit of it, but I wish Aaron would play.
Bill has it too.
Oh, you have it. I did not know that.
I'd go grind with you.
We'll do the grind.
Did you grind with me, brother? You have my axe.
We can do a heist. But there's
Where are you going? You can't leave the show.
Little boy's room.
The bard is learning to use
Professionalism.
indoor plumbing.
But
Right out the window.
needless to say, I'm enjoying it, and I will do some of the online stuff. And now I know Bill's got it, and Aaron's got it, but maybe I'm a Billy know it, but no one ever invites me. It's not like I play anything else. Whenever you see me online, it says playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh no, I know. That's why we leave you alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I don't have Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough.
I don't have
Who's
it.
that
And
Grand
then
Theft Auto person?
I haven't really felt the need to play Destiny, even with the expansion. I've been kind of done with it for the moment. So
Well, didn't you just get
I play with you if I can borrow Aaron's
That's
copy or
kind
something.
That's kind of where I think I'll be with Grand Theft Auto. It's like I'll get done with getting the platinum trophy, and then I'll probably never touch it, because I read today that the DLCs all looks like that's not going to happen. All the extra story stuff.
Oh really?
with Grand Theft
Yeah, there
Auto?
was a couple of statements that they're not. That it's kind of grey, but it doesn't look like there'll be any DLC.
That's crazy. With how successful it's been, especially in
Yeah.
in the UK.
They said they
it's
just
still a
shipped
shit
52 million copies. I think
It's still
5
like number
million
one.
of them were in the
Or it was number
UK.
one. It was number one.
So yeah, they shipped 52 million copies, but that doesn't include all the PC digital downloads. So they probably have actually sold 50 odd million,
Why they wouldn't put
That doesn't surprise me.
which is crazy. And it is a very good game.
No, it is. It is. I just didn't want to buy it again.
No, I could see that. That's exactly the reason I held off for the PlayStation 4 version.
But anything else? Not playing anything else? That's pretty much all you can play.
Well,
Diablo.
Oh, that's right. You picked up some
yeah,
stuff.
I was back in England and I picked up a couple of games. I picked up this thing, it's called a cassette, and when you put it in the cassette recorder, it goes beep, 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 and a game appears.
This is foreign even to me. What's that?
Yeah, if you didn't grow up in the 80s, it's,
Oh no way! Yeah, just kidding.
it's one of my favourite games. I've talked about it before. Werewolves of London. I picked up a tape copy of that, and then I also picked up a 5-disc copy of XCOM, the original, for my Commodore Amiga. So I installed that and played that, and I'm going to play it some more.
How difficult the game is that in comparison to the?
It is a random death simulator, so your plane lands, it's isometric, and you guys will walk out the back of the plane, and if you're unlucky, there'll be a little alien that can see you, but you can't see it because you guys are walking in the opposite direction, and then we'll just be sat there. If you're really unlucky, there'll be 2 of them, and they'll just annihilate you guys as they come out the back of the plane. So
Crazy.
Cool.
but good game. What have you been playing?
I have been playing. Da, 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 da. Oh, not that.
Nothing?
No, I've been playing.
Skyrim Tentacles. Are we going to be raped?
No. I have been playing the much hyped and critically
Acclaimed.
Witcher 3. And if you're into RPGs, this is a very good game. I like it very much. But I know you're not big into fantasy. Dave, or Jared, what is your name?
Bill.
Bill. I don't know if you probably won't pick it up.
I would pick it up.
You think so?
I have Witcher 2, but we talked about why. It just
Right.
was too stiff to me.
It's not the open world, and I think I wasn't too big into Witcher 2 either because there's a point where like because of open worlds you don't want to go back to that place where you're kind of walking a maze when the world is there and you can't like go over a hill because you have to go on a set path. And so Witcher 2 suffers from that because it's like, why is this not
Sounds
open
like they
world?
learned from their mistakes.
So then in Witcher 3 obviously it's all open world, so it's more freeing and more interesting and more immersive, I guess is the word. But I like it a lot. I'm about 15, 16 hours in, so I've been actually only playing that. I did check out super briefly the Destiny expansion just to go to the reef and see what it looked like, but I haven't played
Oh, I
it.
thought maybe they gave you a shader if you played on a certain day.
I don't know.
Because I know you've done that before, just logged in.
No, I logged in because I do
That's
have the
really-
DLC, but I just don't feel like playing it, so I was just curious.
I think there's a bard, isn't there? And a certain Josh character who's probably played.
Yeah, Josh.
Has he beat
I
it
beat
yet?
it multiple
Have
times.
those 2 beat it?
Well, they've probably finished the story stuff. But the Prison of Elders is like supposed to be super fucking hard. So I don't think they're doing very positive in that.
Wow, that really makes me not want to play it even more because those guys are like
They're hardcore.
hardcore.
The storyline isn't as hard as you would think. Just the storyline, so you can open up the Prison of Elders, isn't too bad. And you get a pretty wicked sidearm from it too. From like the first mission of those.
So Prison of
I
Elders.
shouldn't have said anything. I didn't play
Are
Destiny.
we talking like
I didn't play it.
15
I
hour
didn't check it
vaulted
out.
quest?
No, not at all.
I don't know how long it would take.
There's only like maybe 5 or 6
Waves?
you're talking about the Elders? There's 5 waves. 4 regular waves and then a boss, a big boss.
So you'd be yelling at me the whole time, don't shoot him, don't shoot him yet.
No, it's just goes. It's
Oh,
completely
so it would be my
Back
kind
to
of...
Destiny.
different.
It'd be my kind of battle.
I saw this
You would
coming.
love it. You would love it. You could shoot whatever you wanted,
Whenever I want,
whenever you wanted.
including you. Because I
Well-
hear you, was it you or Ian that was saying that you really hate it when someone comes up
Oh,
to you
no.
and you
That's me.
punches him?
Yes, he's done.
Yeah.
I don't think it works down here back here.
Because and all I could think was the number
That
of
was
times
sad.
I've done that to you in games. Because I am that guy that just walks along and goes,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't do you any harm or anything, it's just like, okay.
I understand. I still love you.
Aw. He still loves you.
And let's see what else.
Yeah.
And I did play Skyrim for a little bit, so. But I can't help it. I watched the weekly Skyrim videos and the new.
What was
mod.
your definition of a little bit?
I played 3 hours this weekend.
Oh, okay, that is a little bit.
But I didn't mean to. Is the problem? The problem was that I woke up and I was expecting Bill and Caitlin to show up, and I just came downstairs to actually play The Witcher, but then I started watching YouTube and I watched one of the weekly Skyrim mod videos, and this mod came on. I was like, this is super awesome. So I went to the PC, just to download it, so I wouldn't forget. But while I was at
3 hours later.
while I was at the Nexus site, there were other mods that looked equally interesting, and then 3 hours passed, and it's
So-
like, oh, Bill's gonna be here. I gotta vacuum and stuff.
I do have a question for you, and it's not related to much other than, do you ever connect your PC to your big screen TV? Because it seems like it would look really cool on a 50-inch TV.
It would probably,
like
but
Skyrim.
it's Bryn's, and
Ah,
so
okay.
she works in there, so I don't really touch her setup. Except
Yeah.
to play Skyrim. I guess if we had a new, like, working computer, maybe I would take apprehend the PC.
Yeah,
put
if
it
she
out
gets a
here.
new work system,
Or
then
something.
bring the old one in here.
But until then, no.
Just wondering.
No, if I had a system that was separate, I would do it. Because it'd probably be even worse.
Maybe you can buy like a 15-foot VGA cable and
Oh, yeah,
wireless, wireless keyboard and mouse.
You know, here.
That's all you use.
Actually, I'm
Mouse.
actually using your
Right there.
Xbox controller, Dave.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
wireless mouse button or
that must be like touching Satan's genitals.
right now, it might be. No, you want to? I have the quest right here.
What's the loot?
special juice.
Special, whatever.
You won't forget it.
It's
So-
an experience you won't forget. You'll want to, but you won't.
No amount of liquor will get rid of it.
Yum.
So E3's coming around the corner. I figured we kind of maybe, if you guys have any interesting thoughts about what's coming out, or like
I want to see a sequel to XCOM.
I was right. I mean, I am right.
You know,
I mean,
it's funny because like we were talking about that. It's like it was a really successful game, and it does seem like it would be a good time for them to 2K to announce it. It was
Yeah, because
successful.
it was 2012, so it was
Totally
3 years
possible.
ago, so it's about the right time. But and I know they had the expansion kind of sequel,
but next gen. So what would you want then? I guess it's not a super visual game.
just more of the same.
Do you really just go on any different?
Maybe bigger squads, a few different battle modes, new weapons.
You
but
wouldn't want
not
enhanced
big.
graphics or anything?
I only got like halfway through. Like, how big do those map battles get?
They needed more variety in the maps, and they do get pretty big, but they're not. It's a fine line between the right size and too big,
Sounds like you want some Mass
because you
Effect
have to populate them
maps.
correctly. So on the bigger maps, you're gonna need, instead of like 6 soldiers, you probably want like 10 soldiers on your side and a lot more enemies on their side, because it just takes a lot of time to,
Did that have
flesh
co-op
that
in it?
out. I don't recall.
Would that be an interesting thing to do with that?
That would be you could do a real good turn-based, like, kind of chess-esque co-op.
But not even like against each other, like actual co-op maybe.
Like
Yeah,
a
that'd
Paper
be-
and
that would
Fire
be
team
kinda
type
cool.
of thing. Or
There's
like
a,
two-person
there's a
team.
lot of room there for multiplayer. I
Some
think,
kind
I
of
guess.
a more immersive, because like it might be more fun for me to play the game if I played it with someone like Dave that was better, or kind of help you through it a bit.
Get it.
Yeah, I mean I do
I
find
would-
it.
I would deal with
I do
that.
find
We
it
talked
fun.
about it, and I
I do
like
find
to
it
try it.
fun, but I don't know. I feel like there's more of a driving force in my interest in playing it, because I don't think it's a bad game. At a certain point it gets hard and I kind of lose interest.
Yeah, I've played through it like 3 or 4 times now. So I know, but I do know what you mean. That was one of the things that it suffered from. The remake was that it had difficulty that went like this and then like this, and there were these 2 or 3 points in the game where they introduced new enemies, and if you hadn't, the first time through especially, if you hadn't developed the correct weapons, then you were hosed. So,
Ugh, that sounds brutal.
How about you, Aaron? You have any interest?
2 things.
2 things.
One,
God
Star
of
Wars
War?
Battlefront.
oh,
That one I want them to reveal like actual
yeah.
gameplay.
It's gonna be playable, and so we were thinking that probably you'll get beta codes if you're lucky,
That's
because it comes out in November.
Yeah,
it's,
so-
it's coming.
And it's going to have massive servers, so they're going to need to stress test it.
So
before.
I think E3 gets a lot of beta keys get handed out. So.
Yeah. And the second thing is, I know it's obviously not going to come, but I just want them to say something. At least spin out to the Silent Hill. I know Silent Hills is dead. I know that, but at least try to do something with that. You know, because
only in a mobile game, but you play mobile games, so
not so much. I only play one, but that's.
Konami has no interest in doing AAA titles anymore, so like my fear is that like even now Metal Gear has been pretty much forgotten, even though it comes out in like October. There's no marketing push behind that game at all. I don't even think it'll be
That's
mentioned
sad.
at E3.
That's really sad because I remember seeing Ground Zeroes on PC and your PlayStation 4. And oh my god, that game was amazing. I would consider picking that up game, and I've never really got a chance to beat.
But Silent Hills is probably a
I
fun.
know it's a pipe.
But Mass Effect is probably gonna get announced. Mass Effect.
You know, at this point, I don't know anymore. I'm having slim flicker of hope for that one.
But that's one of the games you bought multiple times.
I did, yes, but at the same hand, it's been so long since Mass Effect 3 came out in terms of.
I would like a reboot, or perhaps not a reboot, but something set in the same universe for new characters.
Yes.
That's what this is gonna be.
Yeah,
They've already
'cause
said that.
That would interest me.
I just have a small flicker of hope for that one to come out soon, because if not, I'm gonna have Battlefront and all the other newer games that came out and just. Whoa, Mass Effect came out. Okay, cool.
Oh, I think Mass Effect will be a huge
Oh.
announcement this year, I think. How about you, Billy?
Let's hope so.
We talked about it briefly yesterday. I don't know. I would like to see just something kind of more teased about Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, that one too. That's another one I want to hear
It'll be
about.
like art.
Right. So anything, character sketches or ideas. We talked about it'd be cool if it was going to be like you create your own characters, or you pick your class and then develop your own. But I think that's a great idea.
Rock Band Live or whatever.
Oh, man,
that
I'll
came
be-
up. You mentioned
I saw that,
Rocksmith.
it
I
looked
thought about
horrible.
Rocksmith, but
Yeah,
I don't know if they.
No, so no Rock Band and Guitar Hero are coming out, so they'll probably focus on them at E3. But
Rocksmith 2015 will probably come out because they've done one every year since they did the first one. So.
the Rock Band's gonna be more of the same, but Guitar Hero is gonna be a little different because it has a new guitar.
It's gonna be like
Yeah.
Rock Guitar Hero Live is what.
Yeah, and then you can do this other weird stuff for So, but I don't know. Dave might be more interested in that. I don't know.
No.
Music instrument, you done with it too? I'm not
I
interested in that.
Rocksmith I'll play, but those kind of games, unless you plug a real guitar into it, not interested.
You're done? You're done with the classic instruments?
I
Yeah,
think we're all
why
kinda
spend
done
your
with it.
time? Rocksmith shows it can be done.
Do you still have all that stuff?
Actually, I was going to bring it for you. I was
No,
going
I
to
don't
give you
want
my Guitar Hero 2 box.
I have Guitar Hero.
Boxed PlayStation 2 setup if you wish.
Yeah.
You'd rock it. Or you pocket.
Don't you
I would
have
rock
all
it.
that stuff?
I would not pocket. I would rock it.
You know?
Yeah, I have the guitar,
Well, I don't
the
think you can
drums,
pocket. You don't get like
and
jazz and
microphone. But another guitar would be awesome. And talked about doing some like retro gaming stuff. So in the second room, and that's retro. No,
Do some taco drum master.
But the extent of like my Rocksmith experience was at your house, and it was your last. And I thought about it, we talked about it, but I think it'd be great because from what I've heard from you, that's a great experience
It's fun.
learning experience as well.
Oh, you're taught. Yeah,
Rocksmith.
it is good. And if you have two cables, you can be
bass and guitar.
bass
Or
and guitar or
rhythm lead.
whatever.
Dual or lead rhythms. Dueling leads. Can you do dueling leads?
I'm not sure.
What about VR? We care about VR? That's going to be huge this year.
I'm a little curious about it actually, because they're talking online about it coming out either late this year or early next year about the Morpheus, the Project Morpheus.
Wow, is that quick? Is it?
That's-
Oculus announced their release date as early
Oculus.
2016, so they already put it in. So we're probably going to get a price at E3.
Have you seen those videos of people being sick and falling over? It's pretty cool.
See the one with the roller coaster?
Pretty cool.
Somebody's on a roller coaster and somebody else pushes them, and they're just
Yeah, they just
lose it,
and
man.
they go, and just lose it completely. It's awesome, but yeah.
Well, the computer specs to run the Oculus are a bit ridiculous. So even if it's like $300, you're gonna have to spend another who knows how much on a graphics card you can push it. So
Yeah.
good luck.
Well, it's
Yeah, basically
VR technology. so-
Yeah.
yeah.
If that, it could be
Actually,
more.
no, because it's I believe it's 60 frames a second, and it's two screens at
It has to
full
push,
resolution.
It has to push two. Yeah.
And most games run at 30 frames per second at one screen, so
It's got to be a
4
beef,
times the processing power.
Oh, yeah.
beefy card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They said that the 2 percentile of Steam gamers probably have a computer that could push it.
2016. That's 6 months away. It'll the old guys,
I'm sure,
PC
I'm sure.
gamers,
Yeah.
are used to the constant upgrades.
But then at the same time, at that point, the Oculus will probably go up too. It's one of those. It'll be chasing the.
It's essentially just a display device at some point. So once they settle on a number of pixels and a refresh rate, it's just what can power that.
Yeah, but then if they move to Oculus like 4K, they need a 4K dual pushing card.
My goodness, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
And awesomely expensive.
Although I don't, most 4K displays, or at least on the big side, only do 30 frames a second at most. And currently, you have to spend big bucks to get something that's faster.
Well, that's what I'm
And
saying.
from what I've read, it's like 30 frames a second is where you get your motion problems.
Oh.
If you want to vomit.
If you want to vomit. Well, some people just can't stand up, or there's
Yeah.
a lot of things. But it just that form of gaming just doesn't interest me.
I want to,
I want to test it. I want to try it.
Yeah.
But I don't see me spending hours on my couch.
it's like an arcade setup. It's like the mid to late 90s arcades where you had the big driving simulators like Daytona and all the rest of it. Yeah, great. You go to the arcade, you experience it. And yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have it in your front room, but you buy the little steering wheel and the pedals, and then you hardly ever use it.
Exactly. Like, who's gonna buy an actual, like, one of those
It's a cool
360-degree treadmills to go with it, so you can
Yeah,
walk around
big
in the
hamster
world?
ball.
Rich kids who really want to play.
And then next you'll be getting like the airsoft weapons with sensors and
And they have the gloves,
yeah.
so you can feel tactile things when you touch things. They supposedly pressure. I mean, it's really ridiculous, but I just want to sit there lazily.
You know what the end game is? A Skyrim mod
Skyrim. Well,
with a full tactile body
Yeah,
suit.
well,
so when the
Oculus-
tentacle are attacking you, you feel
Oculus
like
already
a
said they
less-
weren't going to lock out porn, so I mean, you can only
I heard about that.
you already watch porn. They already developed, so you can get your porn on your Oculus, so you can get ready for that.
That would be kind
That's
of
the only
weird,
real
wouldn't
thing
it,
that
to
people would
be-
actually get it for.
If
really.
you have
I
like
mean,
a 3D
think about it.
representation of like the porn stars doing the thing, and you could just like walk around and look like whatever camera angle you wanted, that would be
Yeah.
that would be kind of freaky.
Yeah.
So you don't know that anybody's walking in on you.
You're just walking around
So
like
walks
this.
in the room and you're doing some freaky
Yeah.
shit. You know, you're just a friend.
And then it's like you're just videotaping them.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube.
They'll be like, Dave's just at it again.
Yeah. Do they want to have any-
Well, at least you won't go blind and get it.
Right? Maybe
So
blind.
you'll possibly ruin your screen.
No, you wouldn't be able to still steam up.
$500 for it.
Yeah, it gets steamy in there.
Does the
This is what?
they still haven't spoken? Maybe they have a prediction.
I don't think.
I think
Whoever's
probably
watching this
8K.
doesn't care.
Don't care.
Or
They
if it's Ian doing the Oculus Rift, you come in with a couple of dildos on sticks poking it. They just think it's tentacle and get all excited.
This is why I would never do that. That's why.
Or will you?
What
Hey,
man does in the privacy of his own attic is up to him.
once it's the holodeck, then I will immerse myself. Once I can walk into the room and go, don't let anybody
Unlock
in.
the door.
Don't let anybody in. Or shut down as soon as the doors open.
Some things you can't shut down right away, though.
Holodeck turns off like that.
That's
I thought it
still
just
years
appeared like
away.
a door appeared in the
Yeah,
wall.
right.
I'm talking about your holiday.
My holodeck.
You can't shut back down when it's done. It's like needs to cool down a little bit.
But once that happens,
Yeah.
then I can have, I can just walk around. But I will actually walk around an old school resolution Skyrim. I'll be like me walking around regular pixelated Skyrim. So it won't look real. It'll look like.
Whereas you'll be on Minecraft.
Or in his case, Destiny.
So
Yeah.
what's the news on the PlayStation 4 of the Sony,
The Morpheus one?
the Morpheus? Is there any
So
news?
it's supposedly June of next year is supposedly when it's launching.
And is it going to work with the PlayStation 4?
It's only going to work with PlayStation 4, I believe. So,
That's
and it's
So
gonna be
that's
more
an interesting challenge, just
yeah.
from a
right
hardware standpoint.
because they're trying to make it a device that's way entry level that anyone can use, whereas Oculus is like
High end right
super
there.
high end. I think the Valve one is also super high end.
Yeah,
So the
you're targeting PC gamers that spend $1,000 on a
Oh, yeah,
system every year.
and I
So-
think Sony's is kind of more of a see if we can get anyone to kind of immerse themselves in the game kind of thing. So.
See, I like that a little more, but this reason I'm never gonna.
It's gonna be like
use it.
Any
Well,
price point?
On that one yet, no, but Oculus we find out probably. So, but people are guessing. They're saying that the Oculus is going to be about the price of a console. So
So yeah, $400 or $500.
So, but I don't know, man.
Which really, given how much people spend on monitors, isn't that much.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, decent flat screen TVs.
But like, I would rather just buy it. I don't know if I want to buy it, but someone's gonna want it. I mean, there's people that
Someone
want
will.
it. People want to buy it. People are interested. That's cool. I think it'd be cool, like you said, like if there's arcades that like sprout up and they have like the complete setup where you have the grubs and the thing and the windmill, the treadmill, and then it's all set up, so it's gonna
But
work.
they had that in the like 90s. Remember the big like.
Right, but it might be
Virtual
cool to
lights.
go. But it might be
Yeah.
cool to go in and play like Counter Strike as a group
I
of
really
friends
wanna
and then do that.
experience
You know
it.
what I'm saying? And you'll go in there and you pay like your fee and then you just play Counter Strike for a couple hours.
About 5-10 years ago, I went to Prize and they had the, you know, the glasses you put on with the lenses that switch on and off quickly, and you had the special monitor. And they had like Doom or Quake or something playing on it, and it was all 3D. And it was really actually quite good. So I can only imagine that the full immersion would be even better.
I mean, you gotta think that Facebook is the money behind Oculus, so they could probably put some money into like maybe Best Buy will have like exclusive kind of testing areas, like you have you come in and you could try it for like 15-20 minutes, you know, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, or just be like, you know, the Nintendo 3DS. They have one in the store, and you can try it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Speaking of which, I did actually play a Nintendo 3DS for 5 minutes, and I felt nauseous for 10 afterwards.
It is a weird.
It's very strange. I played the XL one because the screen's like yay big.
It's interesting though. It does work,
It works really well.
but it is kind of your eyes kind of really have to adjust.
Yeah, it really strained my eyes. Maybe I'm getting old.
I remember you
I'm
mentioned.
not exactly.
Well, I think,
talking
and
about
also
it.
I think different games are different. What game did you play?
Smash Brothers.
Smash Bros. I played. I played Luigi's Mansion, so that looked pretty good. But it gets weird.
Yeah. It was very impressive though that it even managed to do that without any kind of glasses or.
When Dave brings that up, and I just kind of think about a little bit too, is so you have these testing areas. Where's the bucket? I mean, you know, you
Oh yeah.
inevitably you're
yeah.
gonna have
Look at
somebody
the
that comes
cleanup
up there.
crew.
No, they had
That's
that
gonna-
because like at
issues.
like E3 last year they had it. You could test and try it out.
Right.
And
You have
inevitably
to
you
have
get
a big
sick.
padded railing as well, because when the friends go.
Projectile. Yeah. So they don't mess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember.
Stay out of this area
Yeah.
when they're in there testing.
I remember something like this before, like at
Unless they
OMSI
have the treadmill because it has a guard around it. So you can press things.
at OMSI After Dark, they were doing this a while back. They had a history of gaming exhibit. They had like the past,
Yeah, I
present,
went to
future.
that, yeah.
Yeah, and then the future one, they had that giant.
Barking spiders.
Wow.
You should really put the smoke thimble in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I saw like
Should we go back to the gas?
the future of
That
gaming
thing
thing.
totally
It's like
reminds me
this giant
of it.
orb and giant
Orb
helmet
oils.
looking thing goes over a guy's head. And the guy's just moving around in the thing. You could sign up to play with it, but the problem is there was such a huge line. I want to try it, but it's not worth it. It wasn't worth trying to me. And really, why are we blowing this over my way? I saw it the entire time. I had to finish my train of thought before I say anything.
He wants to share the love.
Wow.
God, this is wealth I don't want to be shared with.
McMinimans?
Is that what you want to see at E3?
Papa Cherry Coke. That's just. Oh my. Oh my god.
Oh, it's like, oh, we lost our user.
Or,
Or,
One follower,
or one
one
follower.
fan.
McMinimans?
McMinimans? What?
Oh, special brewer's salad.
McMinimans?
Oh, is that what you're just getting at?
Oh, I was confused.
No, Bellagio's pizza.
Oh, Bellagio.
Bellagio's.
It's
Okay,
the,
you
it's
guys are lucky went around for.
the oregano.
I have fun.
Yeah, so speaking of virtual reality, it's a good job we don't have smelly vision right now. Isn't
I
it?
know.
Oh, but did you see there was a Kickstarter to get that started? They had like, and it didn't get funded, but yeah, they had. So supposedly they had this thing to like shoot smell.
Yeah, you got like there's 10 like
I have no
it's like a
idea.
printer cartridge of smells.
And they
Want
made
smell-o-vision?
No, neither do I.
No one wants that.
Dude, South Park: The Stick of Truth when you go. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Squeaker.
Yeah, or
Sneaker sneaker with the Nagasaki.
Yeah.
or you perform your.
Yeah. What an awesome game.
That was like one of the best messed up games ever.
I'm always
Yes.
surprised how few like true South Park fans have played that game.
Yeah, it's
When I
weird.
talk to them, and it's like, if you love South Park, you love this game. It's great.
It's probably because it just released so late in the.
Yeah,
Which is a shame.
and I think
I think they just wanted to do it justice.
I think it
you know?
didn't quite
They
grab
did.
you in the first day of the few days. It's definitely the first day is the weakest, and it just gets better from there.
Well, but I think at this point also South Park. I mean, though there's huge fans, that fan following's kind of tailed off, and then it's such a niche kind of turn-based type
Mhm.
game in itself. So it kind of becomes this very niche game because some people probably just
Is
want
it
to
classed as a fantasy game?
partially. I mean, it has.
Because I
you're
played
right,
it.
but it's more of a satirical fantasy.
Yeah.
So just making fun of it the whole time. So that's probably why Dave liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anything you guys want to see from Tinker that you are hoping else?
So Locksmith, XCOM.
I think looking forward to a new Gran Turismo, Dave. Gran Turismo 7 probably.
He seems very excited.
Maybe but no, what we might get is like a Red Dead Redemption announcement.
Well, that'd be cool.
When there
Yeah,
leaks
Rockstar
about that
should do
recently as
something.
well?
What?
I thought there was a leak about that. I heard about it on
No
Facebook.
one's really announced that yet.
Because we know we're not going to get another Grand Theft Auto this generation, probably.
Or at the very tail end. Probably.
Yeah, it's going to be at the very tail end, and there's going to be another, like, this generation and then the next. So,
I'm actually relieved to hear about that. It's not like
Especially-
Call of Duty.
especially as that game's selling like hotcakes still. It's just like
Well, I want to make it look good. That's the thing.
We did.
true, but I would like a Vice City or a San Andreas in 2 or 3 years, kind of like not a full game, or maybe set in the same location, but
What I'm surprised is that they haven't gone back and done like London or something. Do like
That
an,
would
do like
be
an
sweet.
era piece like they did with Vice City or San Andreas
Yeah.
and go back to London like during the punk era or something.
Grand
Um,
Theft Auto, not Paris.
Oh.
Do you like Saboteur? That would be freaking sweet.
I just feel like because that's where they're housed.
Yeah.
And those original games are kind of from there, and no one really played those. And they
Although
kind
having said that, I watched like Nightcrawler, and I was watching the intro to that, and all I could think is, wow, Grand Theft Auto really has this city down because it's like all the sweeping scenes
Right.
and everything.
well, they're always really good at what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's funny. At first, it's such an off-putting map because it's almost too big. But once you get into it, and once you realise you can just call a taxi and skip halfway across the map.
It's daunting. I mean, there's part of me that like wants to investigate every inch of something, but you know you're never going to.
Yeah.
So you know you're missing out on some things. Oh, we got 2!
Ouch, stranger.
Actually, what happened is he lost his signal and then came
Yeah,
back
they
up.
boosted with another one.
He got signed back on.
Ah.
Welcome to Dave Vision.
We're talking about E3.
English.
Any
all the
predictions?
time.
English. English.
English.
That'd be E4.
English.
No, Battlefront I think is the big one that we all want to see.
Definitely.
And then a similar, so any No Man's Sky, I'd like to see a little update. I know they kind of,
Yeah, it's been quiet.
but they said there's only 5 of them working on it, so they were going to give it a rest from all the hype,
I'm sure, yeah.
so they could work on it.
I'm sure that they'll say something.
Mhm.
Maybe hopefully a release date.
I'm
Me too.
interested to see that game. I'm not sure I'll buy it, but
I wonder if there'll be a beta or something for it.
I think
That'd be sweet. They announce a beta.
It'd be hard to do a beta for that.
I think it's almost at this point
Well,
it
they're
might
gonna do
almost
that.
be oversold though. It could be
Oh,
really. It's going to be really hard for them to live up to the expectation they've created.
Probably. But if it is all it is flying around and you just discover things, is that enough game for you guys? Is that
Probably
all you
not.
guys?
There's got to have some action in there, you know.
Could be.
Well, it gets
Some
harder
action.
and
I'd be
harder
the
and
more
harder.
interested.
I mean, right, it's the closer you get to
Supposedly, as you get
this
closer
about
to
the
now,
center of the universe,
there are
where
you do fight things.
Right.
You're fireborn, but
you still have the ability to. Now the question is, they say that the ability to run into another player player is very slim,
Well,
right?
you can
But
look-
it's
Yeah, the universe
it's-
is so big.
but is there not NPCs?
See, I don't know.
You know, because you have to buy resources, right?
We will find out at E3.
I think it's not that
Yeah,
it
those
won't
things
ever
are
run
you-
into players. I think it'd be very difficult for you to run into like your friends.
Say you and I, yeah, right.
Yeah, the universe
Unless you
is...
tell
Because
them
there's
where you
no,
are.
there's no way of
There's
jumping
no
to the
matchmaking
beginning or
or-
anything.
Ah.
Because they're not because it's only 5 dudes.
And
Yeah.
you start off in a random place in the galaxy, so it's like...
Yeah.
There has to be at least an element.
I mean, I'm sure you can talk
But
to your
it
friends, but I mean,
kicks you into it.
I'm sure you can communicate with them, maybe, but
Yeah, give them coordinates.
the coordinates. But
Couch co-op
Maybe-
interstellar empire.
I mean, maybe if you get a ship and you upgrade your ship and you can jump or something, but I would imagine in the beginning it's so vast. I don't know. They've never really.
Yeah.
They still haven't outlined what the gameplay is.
That's
really.
great about it, though.
They
because
probably
there's-
don't know, to be quite honest. They've created this world and, you know, it's up to them really what they want
We're
to
like-
focus it on.
Or like Minecraft is like the crafting game. I feel like
Yeah, they
No
could,
Man's Sky is just going to be the exploration game.
they could go that direction, it's just, yeah.
So,
You could also do some epic story with it.
or it could just really fucking suck and.
Me
You
too.
know,
I hate to say it, but I think my money is like, it's not on it sucking, but it's just not going to be as brilliant as all the previews have made out. 'Cause
It's a tough.
yeah.
sell.
Call really.
Or,
If you knew a little more about it, you could have a general idea. You think it's gonna be awesome or crap, but
it's a British developer.
no, Jared's watching
So, yeah. How can you tell it's Jared?
because he sent me a text saying, "Get off my phone.
Get off my phone.
Get off my phone."
Why doesn't he type in?
I don't know.
Yeah, if whoever's watching would like to type in a question, we can
Or a
answer it.
comment or something.
they're desperate here, man.
Or ask me what I hate.
Oh, Dave, we didn't have you rant about GameStop.
Yeah. Probably GameStop employee. Let him know.
Say
Let
something.
him know what's up.
So I found out if you're really, really nice to the people at GameStop, they will transfer a game that they don't have at their location in from one of the other area stores. So before I go on vacation, I went in early that week, and I asked them very nicely. There was a copy of Drive Club up in Longview, which is about, what, 40, 50 miles from here? A bit too far to drive, so. And they said, sure, we will. So I called back 3 or 4 days later, and they say, we haven't got it yet, but we're going to get it, we'll give you a call, we've got your number. No call. And so eventually I go on vacation, and obviously I don't get calls in England, and it's 2 weeks later. I come back in, the day I get home, or not the day I get home, the day after. And I say, well, you know, I had this, and they're like, well, we kept it for 2 or 3 days, and when you didn't show up, we sold it.
Oh,
I'm
what?
like, and we're not going to buy it again. We were getting rid of it. That was why it was $20. But we do have this used copy you can buy for $30.
A used copy for 30?
Yes. And I'm like,
That's GameStop.
no.
Miracle of
GameStop.
GameStop.
Yeah. Then to be quite honest, it's like, yeah, okay, Ian's not playing it anymore, and if it's GameStop, it's probably been like passed
Yeah,
around like a cheaper one. So.
Slooty. Slooty.
Slooty.
Ladies of the evening.
Yes. So that's my lovely GameStop experience.
You're not having good luck with game buying lately. You notice that?
Hey, I was trying to buy this one new.
Hey, well, you know what? You'll probably finally get the free edition, so you can probably play that.
I know.
So it's probably better off.
And when I got back, I was like, because Grand Theft Auto grabbed me so hard, I was like, well, I haven't even touched Saints Row 4 yet.
That's true.
I installed it and I loaded it up, but I've actually played it, so I already have a game on the list, so it's no big deal.
2 people and they can't.
Well, Jared said his phone, his text sucks or something.
If both our listeners / viewers were to text a message to see Ian's backside, it
No.
may actually happen.
No, it won't, because then I'll get perma-banned or something from Twitch.
Boo.
They won't know it's.
Yes, they will. It's happened before because they did some nude stuff that went down and people got in trouble.
We can draw something on it. You know, if that's acceptable.
Draw something?
Yeah, we can make it into Pac-Man or something.
Oh my god. Do you have anything else? We've been on for a while. And since they're not going to ask us any questions, we could wrap it up.
Well, we've done what we've been playing. We've done the E3. Do we have any?
What's coming up?
What's coming out? Yeah.
Oh, we can do that.
We need to figure that out.
Just because we're on the interwebs live
That's
doesn't
kind of our
mean
thing.
we abandon the format.
Oh, well.
And we haven't really shot the shit. We just talked about E3.
Mm-hmm.
So
Actually,
actually,
shoot the shit in this
quick
house.
break. I believe you have a music video that you need to plug. It's on Milkman Pictures on the YouTube channel.
If you go to youtube.com/milkmanpictures, there are many videos that you can enjoy. And this one will also be on there later, so you can watch this again
And again.
and again.
And watch out for the tongue lashing. There's a little.
Sexiness.
Oh my.
Oh, we can show it to you at the... You didn't watch it yet, Aaron?
The
you're
video?
You're on Face Place.
No, I
Yeah.
have not.
God, you're such a friend.
No,
You can see
that's
what
this.
Bill the Bard looks like when he's drumming.
Oh. Okay, now we have to see
I
this.
shaved for it.
I shaved for it.
Yeah.
It clearly shows that he
And then he
shaved.
grew back.
Well, I grew back this morning.
Yeah, you're a bit more lively now. You look like you were a bit out of your gourd on the video.
Yeah, well, you know,
Hi.
had a hard night.
You and Ian had that night.
Hi-oh.
Oh.
You're up till 3, 4.
One night in Bangkok.
Up till 3 or 4 inches.
Generous.
Fathoms.
Gallons?
You were in the
3 or 4 gallons.
I said fathoms, dumbass. Gallons. My penis is measured in gallons.
I was thinking output. Jeez.
Alright.
Oh, and on that.
One game that Dave brought up a while back, Akiba's Trip, Undead, and Undressed for Windows comes out today.
It's
It's been out for the other consoles, but it comes out for Windows PC players.
Is that the one that was on the PS4 where you like strip people?
Huh.
Yeah, I saw that. It just looked really bizarre.
Audio Surf 2 for Windows. We have Badlands Game of the Year Edition for all the Sony consoles. Guilty Gear XX for Windows.
Oh, speaking of which, is Guilty Gear... I saw there was a Guilty Gear game for the PS4 out.
It's just a fighting game. It's a regular fighting game, but it's not the
Is,
co-op one.
is it any good? Or it's just one-on-one, it's not like...
Yeah, where'd you know that? Who played it? Jared's.
And I...
Jared has it.
Huh.
So you can try it over there. It doesn't have the 4-player. It is the 2 solid 2-player.
Yeah, it's like the Street Fighter-esque.
We have some Game of Thrones Episode 4 for the Telltale game. Magica 2, if you're a fan of the first Magica for Windows and PS4. Octodad, Deadliest Catch for Vita. Ultra, Street Fighter 4 for PS4. So you get another remake of Street Fighter 4 this is for the PS4. So you want this game before Street Fighter 5 comes out next year.
Wow.
It's up to you.
That's pretty... Stop and think about it. It's pretty good going that they're only up to 4, and it is... When did 2 come out? That was like 94 or something.
Okay, 4, but see...
That's like 20 years ago.
Street
And then
Fighter 4 was announced. It came out in 2008, and they've been milking how many versions? That's what they do.
Yeah,
but
they do like HD, Turbo, Extra, Super Source.
Arcade
Yeah.
Championship Edition. Yeah.
They do that. It's sad.
But that's PS4 only. The Ultra remake. Then Collateral Damage, whatever that is, Windows, Mac, Linux, and Booyah. That's an Android game. Rogue Legacy coming out on the Xbone. Don't Starve Giant Edition for Wii U, which I'm not going to buy.
Splatoon's out, isn't it, for Wii U?
Oh yeah, well that comes out. Well, it comes out in a few days. It says the 29th.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I played the global test fire.
You finally actually played it. yeah.
I didn't care for it. I mean, it's fine, but you guys don't have a Wii U, and so it's kind of pointless for me to get.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's very cute. It's not a bad
It
game.
looked promising. That's
I won't say it's not fun when you have like a giant paint roller and you smash a dude, and then because you're basically supposed to cover the whole map with your color paint, and then when you run over someone with a paint roller, shoot them with a gun. It's not that it's not fun, but I don't see much depth or future in me playing it. So I think that was enough of a.
yeah. That was all you needed.
So yeah, that does come out. There's Legend of KHD, Splatoon, like you said. The Fruit of Grisasia, Windows. Adventures of Pip for Wii U. Chaos Reborn, Windows, Mac, and Linux. And then Final Fantasy IV, the After Years for Windows. And that's the end of that rounds out.
So
the
a
end
pretty
of May.
quiet month, basically.
For the most part. It looks like it ain't exciting though.
So,
Because Batman comes out next month.
So I wanted to give you a warning, Bill. Yeah, you know, as you're on here and you get up in the darkness, you're gonna have to sing us out.
you have
Oh,
to
boy.
say this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we'll give you. That's why I'm giving you a warning, because we're not going straight away, but we definitely need some musical accompaniment.
Jeez. Okay.
Would you rather play guitar?
Or would you rather? Yeah.
Oh,
yourself.
I want to, you
Oh,
you
yes.
asked me what I've been playing, right? And I completely forgot about this. This is silly, right?
Is it?
Is it a mobile
this
game?
Might, yes, it's a mobile game.
Oh
It's
man.
Wow.
It's
And
Fantasy.
all the times you guys talked about me being a mobile gamer.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I accidentally played a mobile game this morning.
And then trying to get back to the whatever we can carry on. I found it interesting that you can get like
Video
all
games
Final
on your
Fantasy.
phone? Guys, get this.
No wait,
News break.
Yeah,
You can get games
Hey.
on your phone.
Wow.
like all of them, like no, but all of them.
All of the games?
all of the
Oh my
Final
goodness.
Fantasy games.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was.
Is this an
unaware of that, so, I
iPhone
mean,
or an Android
So
phone?
what? I'm behind the curve.
It's on both.
Look at me.
Look at me.
But, jeez.
Neanderthal.
Put an edge for like
I don't know if I can
1296.
anymore.
Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Anyways, and you go back and you repair stuff. And
Final
it's pretty
Fantasy
cheap.
Record Keeper.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
cheap.
like the most dull, boring game.
Download it and
I
try.
imagine them
Not
like
that bad,
big
actually.
filing cabinet. Like,
No, but I think Jared was playing and he said he
It's
liked
just
it.
interesting. It's just dipping the nostalgia a little bit.
it just sounds like you'd have these big row of filing cabinets, and it's like, here's a record.
But you go back and you play the other games, the other Final Fantasy games in different memorable eras, and then you fix stuff, and then it repairs things.
So it's like a greatest hits video.
Right. It's just what's the difference between it and Street Fighter Redo Part 10 and whatever. I don't know. It's just
It's on your phone.
right.
Well, Street Fighter 4's on your phone.
I'm sure.
How?
I have it.
It has a chip.
It's a chip.
I suppose
That is
it's not how, but it's like
I don't know what a car is.
Oh, it's hard to play.
yeah, the
It's not easy.
controls.
I'm
It's
so lost here.
Well, it's just 3 buttons and a
Street
joystick.
Fighter. Street Fighter's
Bill
bad
and
enough on the
Ted,
joypad.
excellent
It really
adventure.
needs the joystick with the buttons. It's like
I'm not saying it's flawless. I got it for free, so.
yeah, it's just
But yeah, it looks pretty good though. Amazing, and it works pretty well. It's just the control input is sucks. I hate virtual sticks.
and that's a problem with a lot of the mobile games is the control input. But anyway, so I love it.
I mean, if you could sync a controller to it, it'd be cooler.
Yeah, can't sync that Xbox controller. Or do you have the wired one?
Or the wired one. I
Because
think you can.
I think
just,
the wireless is a Bluetooth, so you can probably.
well, I
Sync
think
it.
you can do it with this one.
Or you could go to GameStop and
And not buy something. That they
yeah,
sell.
and not buy something.
Oh, no. He was going to buy it, but he waited too long and it's gone as soon as he got there.
It helps if they call you and tell you that it's in when you order something.
Hello, GameStop. I'm hoping to buy a game that someone else has on hold. Oh, I'll hold. Yes.
Yeah,
GameStop, crushing gamers' dreams for years.
yeah. I'm like, oh well.
Poor Dave.
I just think like when you go into buy a game and it's already opened, that's considered used.
Yes.
I think that's what everybody considers.
When the seal is broken, that is the definition of used. And like GameStop somehow gets away with selling that shit new, and I don't get
Yeah, especially as you know the employees are allowed to take them
Yeah.
home every night, so it's like I can only imagine how many copies of Saints Row had the download code used when people bought it.
Probably all.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got your song ready? You ready to play us out?
But,
Oh, yeah.
What? I don't know.
Oh,
This is just a prop.
this is your last chance for comments, questions. Otherwise,
Question.
you are watching us on YouTube.
We're Couch Co-op.
We're Couch Co-op. This is
Oh, I'm Ian.
Ian. This is
Aaron.
I'm Dave. And to sing us out,
Fill the ball.
He's going back to his own time.
Oh, jeez.
Tripping with Couch Co-op. Look at the colors. I don't know how to play this thing.
some bard you
What
are.
do you
I know, right?
Couch co-op.
Couch.
Couch Co-op.
Oh, I gotta stop it now.
Stop it. Press the stop.
Ah.